Our next guest won an Academy Award nomination for her work in Agnes of God. Currently, she can be seen in the new release, Leaving Normal. Please welcome Meg Tilly. Folks, Meg. Hey, Meg. Had your sister on here long ago. She left normal. No, you know what kills me is that anybody believes... I don't know your sister, but I would venture a guess, since I know Victoria, and she's very bright behind the scenes. Your sister's probably very bright, and that's just the thing she does, right?
Yeah, you're right. She's really, really, really smart.
I get letters saying, I can't believe that you and her were going at each other like that, and I think, oh, God, it's showbiz.
Were you going at each other?
We were kind of, you know, we were Harry Thrust sort of thing.
Oh, no, my sister, she's really bright. She had her own newspaper column when she was 12. She was paid for it. She's very bright.
Some sort of psychotic advice column? Or... Did you guys live together for a while? You ever lived with her?
When I first moved to LA, I moved in with her because I was going to be an actress. But it was like a one-room apartment, and the bed fell out of the wall, and yeah, and then I got a job, so then
the
I
bed
got
fell out of the wall?
Yeah, you know, one of those beds that fall out.
Oh, Murphy's bed.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So then, yeah, we lived together.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Some wild scenes there?
Yeah, I remember there's one time when this guy, she was walking along. I wasn't there, but this is what she said. And this guy was driving along, and he stopped, and he said, hey, and he was talking to her, and he asked if she'd go on a date. And so she said, okay, and then she came home, and I said, you what? And she's saying, I'm going on a date, and I said, you can't go on a date, you don't know him. She says, yeah, but I don't know anybody in the city. So then, like, the next day he was coming. I wore braces and stuff, but I put on my tough clothes, like my jean jacket and my cool clothes, and then he came and he, like, knocks on the door, and I said, who is it? And he goes, I can't remember what his name was, and I said, put your driver's license under the door, and I made him, like, put his driver's license. I don't know. It's not that interesting. Sorry. No, but then, and so then I copied down his number. Well, I was worried she's going to get hurt because it's a big city.
Sure.
So I was copying it all down, and then he, I let her go. I, like, looked through the chain, and he was like this guy with blonde hair and glasses, and he's kind of skinny, and he's standing there looking at me, and I'm saying, I looked at him for a long time, and I said, okay. And then I said, Jenny, some guy's here. And then I brought my pad of paper, and I just followed him out, and he gets in his car, and he's looking over his shoulder. And I copied down the car license. I say, I'm copying down your license plate number. He's like, and then, you know what? Like, Jenny and I had planned this whole thing, right? So in case he was a weirdo.
Yeah.
But then when they're driving away, Jenny, he says to her, oh, and she goes, yeah, my sister's really weird. I don't know, that was like, I felt betrayed, but...
It's like if Kafka had written a Patty Duke episode or something.
I don't know how he got on the subject.
I asked you if you had any amusing anecdotes, and you did.
I tried to think of one, but...
No, well, see, now I could listen to Tillyisms all night, because I find you too... I like that Tilly speak, you know? It's kind of fun for me. You guys just seem like unbridled, rambunctious, free spirits, and I find it interesting when you talk. I get so many pat answers here, you know? I like that sort of stream of consciousness, that Joycean rant I find interesting.
Yeah.
No, I do. I'm not putting you on. I just... So many of these talk shows are cookie cutter stuff.
Yeah.
I kind of like when the Tillys are on, because you just say, hey, how are you? And you get these wild, diffracted stories, and I find it interesting. We got to talk about the movie, though. I want to talk about Leaving Normal. Now, what do you play here? Like somebody who drops out? Well, the title seems to indicate...
Yeah, Leaving Normal is the town that she lives in, but also Leaving Normal, to me, it's like leaving normal. It's like everybody tells you what's normal, and so you're trying so hard to fit yourself into normal, and then all of a sudden you say... And then it's like the only way you're going to find normal for you is to leave normal so that you yourself can be normal for yourself.
Why? I follow that, and I'm checking myself into an institution right after the show tonight. Because I do follow that. We have a clip from the movie. This is Leaving Normal. Let's watch it.
Because it's mine. Because it's mine, and I want the things that are mine here with me. Curtis! Curtis, I paid for the damn thing anyway, okay? Because you will. Because I know that there's somewhere inside of you, there's a shred of decency, and you will... Curtis, I'm only asking you to send me my own stuff! Oh! God, I know him. He won't send it. Okay. Fine. Ah! God! I married him! What is my problem?
Yeah. Look like a sort of a Thelma and Louise Lasser sort of thing, I guess.
You know, people have mentioned Thelma and Louise, and I haven't seen the movie, but I guess it's Two Women on the Road. Yeah, I want to see it. I just wanted to avoid having to compare it, because it's leaving normal.
You live up in Vancouver now. That's where my wife's from. She lived there. She was out in Tsawwassen.
You've got a lot of Canadians. Also, one of your producers. Yeah. Well, you probably know all the people who are. Yeah, there's a lot of Canadians.
Beautiful place to raise your kids, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Boy, it's the most beautiful place on earth, Vancouver. And
so why aren't you there? I mean, I'm just curious. No, I'm sorry. No, I wasn't trying to. I'm just curious. But do you have kids? No.
I'm trying to think of a reason. You know, you've held the mirror up to my life, and I'm quite embarrassed. I'm there because I'm thick in the middle of the showbiz thing, doing this show, and I can't do the show from up there. Or you'd be my only guest, and then you'd probably cancel out and do the local.
Oh yeah, because people wouldn't want to go to Vancouver.
Yeah, I mean, you'd do the other competing talk show up there in Canada. The
is there any?
Yeah, it's called A Leno. Hey.
Oh.
What's Canadian? It was all I could come up with. I was in a corner. I had to strike out, crossing the switchblade. Da-da-da-da-da. All right. Thanks for coming on. Meg Tilly. We'll be right back after this.